What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM. It's the 19th day of December 2022. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 47 degrees and sunny here at Site B, and I'm drinking water. Support me, water, because you come out of the tap and grow on trees. But whatever. Support me, Liquid Death. That would be a great sponsor. All right, it's Monday, which means, amongst other things, I have to wind up my brain to get it working again. It's time to take a look at all the... Wait for it. Bundles! That's right. Time to take a look at all the freebies, charity, and sale bundles that are running around the world this week. And I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of holiday-themed ones. Yeah. Now, remember, these are PDFs, unless I specifically say otherwise, which means if you download any of these, please check them for viruses and malwares. Not only do I speak from personal experience, but I've been contacted by at least 2 other people since I started doing this who have said that they purchased a bundle, downloaded the PDF, opened it up, and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, before you install anything, check it for malware and viruses. Also, in regards to the charity, and sooner or later I am going to get in trouble for this, maybe instead of giving the money to a bundle that will eventually go to a charity, why not, if it's a charity you support, just give the money directly to the charity? Some of these bundles are cool and have a lot of cool stuff in them. Others, not so much. But generally, just support the charity directly. That said, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Do whatever you want. I will post links to anything I think is really cool and make fun of the ones that I think are ridiculous. Doesn't really mean I have a personal opinion. It's just my shtick. Anyways, let's take a look at the bundles. And right on top, we've got the list of freebies this week. All these will be either on drive-thru or DM's Guild, or on the specific site owned by the company. Christian Conkle brings us the Hobbling Goblin, an adventure for the Sconzo science fiction fantasy setting Challenges of Vanth for Mork Borg. And this is on his own site. So if you want to pick up this Hobbling Goblin heist thing from Mr. Conkle, you can find it at Itch.io, Geek Rampage, or on Kristen Conkle's own site. I'll put a link to that one. On drive-thru, we have Comet by the Sea, and an immersive adventure location, and a toolbox for 5e. This setting is an archipelago with high-resolution regional maps, 8 encounters, 5 NPCs, and 4 quests for different alignments, so you can tailor the adventure to your party, even though I'm not sure alignments even still exist in 5e. God, there's a word I haven't seen come up in a while. Alignment. But it's free, and it's an island, and you know I love islands. Mongoose has a Christmas present for us. The remastered version of the classic traveler adventure Stranded. Focused to eject from a crippled starship, the travelers find themselves in a great glacier with nothing more than the contents of their survival kit. The only sediment on the planet is 250 kilometers away. Through rugged terrain, will they survive? And this is based upon the Lauren K. Weissman 1981 Marooned. So if you want a free traveler adventure about being stranded, there you go. Trollord Games collected together an entire bundle of their 5e settings and adventure plus 3 adventures for Castles and Crusades for free. I already mentioned this last week on the talking about the Trollord Games freebie. So if you want to get a whole bunch of stuff for 5e and Castles and Crusades for free from Trollords Games, link down below. Marcus L. Rowland has released several products based around his Cranky the Ghost Fighter Edwardian horror stories. The previous link was to the original novel and published in 1913, while the game itself is available in 3 supplements in the Forgotten Future series using the original system, the Cyric cylinders for... What? Okay. Let's read that one again. Now, I will admit part of the problem is my brain is going, and this information does not process as well as it did when I was 17. So I'll take 60% of the blame for when I mess these up. But that means 40% of the blame is on the person who is writing these, because they continue to be just so gobbled together and make no sense. All right. So there was a guy who wrote some books in the 1913s that were called the Cranky the Ghost Finder series. Marcus L. Rowland has made several products based upon the Carnegie the Ghost Finder series that was written in 1913. These are all supplements for the Forgotten Future role-playing game, and they include 3 adventures currently for the Cranky the Ghost Finder setting. Okay, does that make more sense now than what I said before? Hopefully. We have a new Rules Light OSR system called Talent. The 9-page system includes character creation, full rules, an armory of magic items, a bestiary, and character record sheets. So if you're looking for an OSR D&D retro clone, it's called the Talent, and it's up on drive-thru. From Marcin Miraku Gojeski, oh god, Marcin Miroku Gajosek, is a role-playing game called I'm Just a Gnome, where you play gnomes. Not just any gnomes, but gnomes sent out to progress in their fields of magic, alchemy, or mechanics. So this is a free game on drive-thru. It's a unique system where you play gnomes. We have a solo RPG about a goblin called Welcome Employee, number 51587. About a goblin who's trying to make his way through the corporate ladder of the dungeon while struggling to avoid the toxic environment that exists in his workplace, a dungeon. So if you're looking for a solo journaling RPG experience where you play a goblin, this is up on drive-thru. On DM's Guild, Brian Kirk has a collection of 10 unique magic spears, each with a unique identity and new abilities. If you want some silly magic items, Walker Devon has brought us Morionate Manic Manual of Magic Items. These are game-breaking for the purpose of hilarity. But if you like goofy randomness of chaotic magic item, this 9-page collection is for you. I like goofy magic of chaotic magic items. Griffin Games also wants to give you some free magic for your game with something called the Signature Spellbook. It's a collection of new spells for 5e. And we have another one called Brutality Weapons. This comes to us from Nerd Raptor. He adds some new versatility for mundane weapons with brutality weapons. This supplement allows new critical effects for all existing weapons. Gabriel Shantzes brings us the holiday one-shot, The Christmas Countdown, that sends a 5th level party on a mission to rescue Santa. And Speaking of one silly holiday adventures, we also have one from Penny Blake called Weekend at Jared's, where a lich has invited a bunch of adventurers to come to his home and solve a murder mystery. In a home run by a lich. This is a sequel to Penny Blake's previous adventure, Cupcakes of Doom. There's a 3rd level adventure called Vengeance in Greywall for the Eberron campaign. This comes to us from Richard Gubitosi, Gubitosi. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your names, guys. This deals with a necromancer and the player characters trying to run them down. There is a new free tavern up on DM's Guild called the Sunset Tavern. It's a 2-story description of the Sunset Tavern. And it comes to us from Oguzhan Ozganek. Oguzhan Oguzhan Ozganek. Ozgenc. Is that your real name, dude, or is that like a palindrome? Or just a weird name? Anyways, free in. Josh Huddy has given us a maze without maps. It's a maze that can be dropped to any setting. Race against time to get out of a maze. You can get this for free. You can also just find mazes for free online. Philip Scribbles has released Deep Dive Kolanth, a aquatic goblin ice race for Ghosts of Saltmarsh or just general D&D. 26 pages of underwater goblin fun. Esteban Runquest gives us a New Dawn, Renaissance in Faerun, which updates the timeline to bring all the us up to the current timeline where we are in the Forgotten Realms. So it's a 96-page source book, features all the current history leading up to wherever we are now in the Forgotten Realms as dictated by Ed. Heading on over to the Storyteller's Vault for some free Vampire the Masquerade type stuff. We've got Curiouser and Curiouser Bargains. It's a bunch of stuff for Changeling and Vampire featuring like tokens and stuff like that. And finally, we have a whole bunch of maps and subclasses. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new maps up at Drive-Thru for D&D. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new subclasses for various character classes over at Drive-Thru. And for the very first time, we have some free tokens for use with Virtual Tabletop. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs of tokens for VTT of various beasts and animals and stuff like that. Links to, wow, a lot of these, maybe. Well, there's links down below to any of these that I think are really worth interesting. Moving on to sales. There's a Teach Your Kids to Game sales, 25% off. This can discounts games specifically targeted to children and family, including titles like Kids on Bike, Hero Kids, Doctors and Daleks, Pugmire, Oz the Fantasy role-playing game setting, and more. Let's take a look at it. This is on Drive-Thru. You can get a copy of Hero Kids for $5. Looks like it's mostly Hero Kids stuff, but a few others. Kids on Brooms for $10. Yeah, so if you're looking for some family-friendly D&D games, check them out on Drive-Thru. Chaosium has another collection of bundles, this time from the creator portal Miskatonic Repository, with, not surprisingly, some holiday-themed Cthulhu madness. It's $20 for this collection. It's available on Drive-Thru. Gets you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different holiday-themed adventures for Call of Cthulhu. Evil Genius Games has pulled together a bundle for the Everyday Heroes RPG based on the D20 Modern, along with 2 of the licensed properties, Escape from New York and The Crow. So for $60, you can get Everyday Heroes, The Crow, and Escape from New York, plus some other stuff. Everyday Heroes is a redo of D20 Modern under the current 5e rule set. Over in Dungeon Masters Guild, we have a Ravenloft Xmas Mega Bundle, because nothing says Ravenloft like Christmas. This includes a whole bunch of stuff for Ravenloft, including the award-winning Feast of Goblins, one of my favorites, Vecna Reborn, When Black Roses Fly, the Ravenloft Files, and Monsters of the Multiverse, all for $27. And if you use Fantasy Ground, VTT, we have a Converter's Choice 2022 bundle with 8 supplements and adventures all ready for use in Fantasy Grounds. Now, charity bundles. Palladium is giving us a Rifts Core Mega Bundle. The core book collection features Rifts Ultimate Edition 3, Rifts Guides and Kicks, Index to the Adventures Volume 1 through 2, and a source book collection with add-ons including 11 new source books to expand your game. $20 gives you the bundle, and it goes to support the Diana Jones Award Emerging Designer Program. Shouldn't that be the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers? There's also a second bundle of Rifts, which gives us Rifts Atlantis, Rifts Underseas, Rifts Lumia, Rifts the Splin Dimension, Rifts the Dimensional Market, and Secrets of the Atlanteans. This is a $15 bundle, also going to support the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers. The Blades in the Dark bundle on Bundle of Holding for a whole bunch of stuff for Blades in the Dark and Forged in the Dark, including Alone in the Dark, Duskwell Heist, Dark Svol Street, Band of Blades, Scum and Villainy, Hack the Planet, A Fistful of Darkness, and Glow in the Dark. This is a $13 bundle that goes to support the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers, and it's $13. And if you want some more bundles for Forged in the Dark, we have Grant Howart's Spire the RPG setting. So this includes the starter collection featuring the core rulebook, Spire the City Must Fall, detaining the mile-high fantasy punk elf dark cities of Spire, along with some source books. This is a $13 bundle that goes to support the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers. And we have a second bundle. This is for Heart, the City Beneath. Heart, the City Beneath, if you remember, was setting of the year. It works both as an expansion for the Spire and as its own game. It's exploring the undercities and the dungeons beneath Spire, and sends players into the outlaw cathedrals and stuff like that. So if you're looking to expand your Spire campaign even more, and you're looking for some city-based Blades in the Dark fun, here you go. $17 for this bundle, and it goes to support the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers. There's a Shadowrun Mega Bundle still up on Bundle of Holding. This includes pretty much everything you need for Shadowrun the second edition. $20 is for the bundle. It goes to support the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers. There is also a Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory bundles, which includes everything a new player would need to start playing Warhammer 40k. And Warhammer 40k, oh god, guys. I don't know why I stopped giving up soda. I feel my brain's getting worse. Warhammer 40k and Adventures in the Imperium. $18 is the most popular pledge, and this goes to support children's hospitals. And speaking of Henry Cavill and Warhammer 40k, Artisolian also has a bundle up for The Witcher. All the stuff they've made for The Witcher so far, plus you get a copy of Castle Falkenstein. So if you're looking for everything Artisolian has done for The Witcher so far, you can get all the stuff that they made, as well as a copy of the Castle Falkenstein steampunk game, which is probably one of the very first games that used the term steampunk. $18, and it goes to support the Starlight Children's Foundation Hospital. So we got a lot of stuff this week for the Diana Jones Award for Emerging Designers and Children's Hospitals. All good charities to support, or you could just give the money directly. If I was going to recommend any of these, I'd probably go with the Blaze in the Dark stuff and the Artisolian stuff. And of course the Call of Cthulhu stuff. And that's about it for bundles. I think I'm going to stop talking now because obviously my brain is not working yet this morning. And I either need more coffee or maybe a banana. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please take a moment to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me a lot. Let's reach 1 billion subs by the end of 2023. All right. I mean, I know that's impossible, but why not? Also, I've got merch. Holidays are coming up. OGGM stickers make great stocking stuffers, so what could go wrong with that? Pick yourself up some merch. Links down below. Have a great day. Stay warm, stay safe. Let's hope my brain starts walking sometime soon, because obviously, yeah, I'm just mispronouncing everything today. I don't know why you guys listen to me. Till next time, get off my land.